It's time for more Madlanga Madness! Okay. Week 3, where are we? Instant bombshell. National Police Commissioner Fani Masemola told Madlanga that Police Minister on suspension now, Senzo Mchunu, claimed apparently that President Cyril Ramaphosa himself was in agreement with disbanding the Political Killings Task Team, guys. Yeah, I know. This might literally go all the way to the top, people. Literally, if Cyril agreed with Senzo that the PKTT should be disbanded, then he might at least be aware of, if not part of, the motivation to cancel the PKTT. General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi and Masemola claim that the motive for disbanding the PKTT was to stop it from investigating criminal networks, people, and those criminal networks have connections to ANC heavyweights. Masemola told Madlanga that Police Minister Senzo Mchunu and Deputy National Police Commissioner Shadrack Sibia were working to protect powerful alleged crime kingpins Kat Matlala and KT Molefe, guys, from within inside the police. Masemola claims that he has evidence, that there's evidence on Kat Matlala's phone that clearly links Matlala to Mchunu and Sibia. Both of them. And we know that Kat Matlala's phone history also connects him with ANC fixer Brown Mokhotsi and former police minister Becky Cele, guys. That always gets a big reaction. I don't know why Becky is such a big guy in this crowd. Okay, so if Ramaphosa really was in agreement with Mchunu that the PKTT should be disbanded, did he know about the alleged plot to protect Matlala and Molefe's criminal empires, or did he have no idea and just bought Mchunu's explanation at face value? Remember that Mchunu is a key ally of the president, but also remember that our president is somehow always shocked, surprised, and caught unawares. So maybe he had no idea. He certainly generally does seem quite distracted. And this is even more complicated because remember, Mkhwanazi told Madlanga that Ramaphosa had personally congratulated the PKTT on their work. So here we have Mkhwanazi claiming that Ramaphosa was a fan of the PKTT, but we have Masemola claiming that Mchunu claimed that Ramaphosa agreed that the PKTT should be disbanded. But we have no recordings or evidence that Ramaphosa or Mchunu said any of this yet, which means, guys, the president needs to come to Madlanga. He needs to explain himself to this commission. He needs to tell South Africa what he did and did not say and how he really feels about the Provincial Killings Task Team. And you know what else is very sus? Masemola told Madlanga that the Parliamentary Committee on Police largely agreed with Mchunu that the PKTT should be disbanded. That portfolio committee has some ANC representatives on it, but it also has 2 DA reps, 2 MK reps, 1 EFF rep, and 1 from the ACDP and the NCC. The committee is chaired by the DA's Ian Cameron. So this story is not just an ANC story, folks. Remember, Mkhwanazi claimed that the NCC's Fadil Adams and the DA's Diane Kohler-Barnard acted inappropriately as part of a concerted effort to thwart the PKTT's work. And then Masemola gave us more. He told Madlanga about the alleged close links between alleged criminal kingpins and Shadrack Sibia, right? Remember, Shadrack was the one who took those 121 investigation dockets away from the PKTT and left them to gather dust in his office for months. Masemola claims that Sibia took those dockets away to stop the PKTT's work and also to go through those dockets to see what evidence the PKTT had on certain underworld figures to pass the information onto them that they were being investigated. 2 of those figures are Kat Matlala and KT Molefe. Masemola said the police minister, Senzo Mchunu, had instructed Masemola to have the PKTT disbanded, right? Masemola told Madlanga that he didn't follow Mchunu's instruction because the police minister does not have the mandate or powers to make decisions like disbanding task teams. I need to swallow. Don't take that out of context. And that brings us to Major General Petronella van Rooyen. I'll be honest, I didn't know Petronella was a name. It sounds like something you put in your car. But anyway, Van Rooyen is SAPS's legal head, and she told Madlanga about the chain of command in South Africa's policing. She explained that the police minister can direct the police commissioner on certain matters within the minister's mandate, but disbanding a task team is not in the police minister's mandate. She was saying that Mkhunu was not allowed to do that. She said the police minister doesn't have powers over operational matters. Van Rooyen also said that police officers cannot obey, quote, a manifestly illegal order, talking about Masemola ignoring Mkhunu's instruction. And she said that Shadrach Sibia had actually got no authority to remove the 121 dockets from the PKTT, especially without the instruction of Fani Masemola. Van Rooyen also said that she believed that the Parliamentary Committee on Policing failed when it did not act on Mkhunazi's statements about police interference and political interference and police corruption that he made to the committee months before his July press conference, people. So where does this leave us? It looks like Mkhunu and Sibia clearly acted unlawfully, and Mkhwanazi and Masemola say there is evidence to link both of them to criminal kingpins like Kat Matlala and Katie Molefe. And there is also evidence linking Matlala and Molefe to Brown Mokgotsi and again, Becky Hele, former police minister. And Mkhunu and Sibia are coming to the commission to defend themselves soon. But crucially, we need the president to come too, guys. People are putting words to his name, and we need to know to what extent he is involved in all of this, if at all. Is that it? Week 3, where are we? That's it. Yo, I'm tired. That was a lot. Wow. I need to start running, guys. I need more fitness for these. If I'm going to do this every week, my lung capacity is waving.